Welcome back to Shibuya. This is where the Halloween event takes place every single October 29, 30, 31, 32, well, that weekend. And this year it is officially canceled. Although, you know what? They kind of are preparing for something, but they officially canceled it. It's weird. So it's canceled, but it's not canceled. It reminds me very much of last year, where they had a lot of signage. Like, check it out on the other side. There's the big billboard this year. They found a way to make the kanji into jack-o'-lanterns, which is always kind of cool. But kinchi dayo, it's prohibited to be drinking and smoking out on the streets. Basically, they don't want you to come here, but they know people are going to be coming here, so there will be security to make sure that it goes smoothly, because the reputation of the city is very much at stake. But a lot of tourists are complaining. If you take a look to the right side, Hachiko has been covered up. You see that right there? I'll take you over there in a second, but the entire pavilion, see that house in the center of the screen? That's where Hachiko is now housed. This is the best housing he's had in years. Look at that, he has his own little private tent. But unfortunately, the event has been canceled. And I'll take some questions. I'm gonna be talking about this in as much detail as I possibly can. How's it going? I want to shout out to the fans from the Philippines that came and said hi. We were taking a few pictures before. Big smiles, as everyone from the Philippines always has when we meet up or catch up on the streets. And that was a really nice way to start, just right before I started, one light before this. So it was nice to see you guys. So the official information, I want to always point out my friends at tokyocheapo.com. If you don't know this site, this is where you get a lot of the event stuff. They do an amazing job. They already called it, it's canceled. Although they have a time and it says it's free, but it's canceled. See what I'm talking about? Basically, it's getting more aggressively, don't come here. Shibuya's mayor has strongly discouraged people from coming to Shibuya this Halloween, citing serious safety concerns. It really is, it's a mob of people, and it's very hard to make sure that everybody is safe. It's too much of a liability, too much of a risk, not much reward. And I'm going to talk about that reward in much greater details. But yeah, you can see the signage from last year. So this happened about 48 hours ago. You can see here's Hachiko getting ready to be covered up. The statue has so much love here in Japan. It's fascinating to see. There's workers getting ready to put this up. This was about, 48 hours ago? They move pretty quickly, but you're not going to be able to see Hachiko if you were to come to Shibuya right now. Over there, their signal's not very good, but I got a chance to walk around. Let me show it to you really quickly. So from behind, that's what the tent looks like right there. Hachiko inside that wonderful enclosure. I'm not sure why they cover it up. I guess it's discouraging people to come to Shibuya at all. But the signs are very clear. Hachiko statue will be closed off until the morning of November 1st. They're going to be cleaning up tomorrow night. The volunteers come in and clean up any of the mess that people left behind if anybody comes. I'm guessing that the numbers will be less than they were last year. But it's hard to... Did you see that guy in shorts and a t-shirt? Must be from Scotland or Canada. But even if you try to peek in there, you're not going to get any shots of Hachiko right now. So if you're visiting Japan, I'm really sorry about that. You're going to have to come back in 36 hours. And I might come here on the morning of the 1st just to see the volunteers. I'm always cheering them on. I've been here in the morning, early in the morning on weekends when they were cleaning up. There's how they're so creative. Look at the booze and the logo there. I'm always really supportive of the efforts to keep the city of Tokyo clean. I volunteered before, but I don't make a lot of videos on the stuff that we do behind the scenes. However, maybe I'll come here on November 1st and take a look at it. But the signage is there. We're hoping that people don't come. We know that they will. But I got to be honest with you. I've looked at the numbers. There really isn't any economic advantage to having this Halloween event here in Shibuya. There really isn't. People are going to come to Shibuya and Japan anyways. There's loads of hotels around here. But when they have this event, most of the department stores and the shops close. Why? They just don't want hordes of people coming in there with costumes and masks, using the restrooms that are drunk, making a mess. And the closed businesses lose Shibuya a lot of money because those people that are here, they don't, I guess you have to show the carts going by. You can count them. Apparently, there's an ordinance in place where only a certain amount of those go-karts can go by here, which has impacted some of the businesses. They're more. I wish they would get rid of them, but you can't knock it till you try it, and I have yet to try it. All right, back to this here. It's just not worth it. The amount of police that they have to hire, security, is just not worth it. Last year, and this is probably the biggest reason, there's signage all over this area saying don't drink. But people are still doing, of course people are still doing it, right? There's signs in English as well. You're not allowed to have open containers of drinking, but it's almost impossible to enforce it because they can't fine you or imprison you for it. Such a loud area in Shibuya. So the volunteers that went around policing this had a lot of run-ins and interactions that were so negative that the mayor was very upset. The city was very upset. It's just shut it down. But they can't do that either. So they're doing it gradually, I think, over the course of many years. And 2025, you see it's getting a lot stricter. Hardly anybody is talking about it. The new Japanese news very, very strongly asking people not to come. Last year I covered it. You can see the logo from last year. I explained it then, and it's interesting to see a year later. The mayor, Ken Hasegawa, I believe, he was on the news here explaining it, and in more detail. This was maybe a couple of weeks ago, this press conference. He really wants to do this for the residents here that have to see the mess every year. There's a lot of noise. The garbage in Shibuya has certainly increased over the last few years. Even without the event, they're expecting garbage here tomorrow. So this is definitely an issue. But I think everybody in the community should be pitching in, especially if you're selling alcohol. You should be pitching in to clean up your neighborhood, man. I hate seeing these people dressed up in these Pokemon. That's somebody I just maybe not hate. I just dislike it because it gets vibes of Logan Paul when he was here. It's the wrong image of Japan. I'm talking to the choir here. I'm preaching to the choir because most of the audience here knows this, but a lot of people are tuning in to find out what is actually happening with the event here in Halloween. There is no event, so this is the biggest unofficial meetup of people every year. It's totally unofficial. I discourage you from coming because there's no way to make sure that you're going to be safe. This is not an event that is closed off to mobs and something could happen. We've seen car tipping in the past. We've seen drunks fighting on the streets. It's not as prevalent as the media perhaps makes it out, but it happens a lot. There's a lot of interactions with drunk people. People come here drunk, and they're Westerners, so the values are different. I personally, at my age, I'm not going to be coming here, but I know that there's going to be a lot of other people. It is a fun event. They don't want to do it officially because they don't. The event was actually official. I think it was in 2017 and 2018, and then they ended it because it was just a mess. It's really hard. I think Coca-Cola even sponsored it, but it just doesn't work. And in light of what happened in Korea, where lives were lost, you cannot control a mob that big on the streets of a city. And Shibuya does have narrow streets. And yeah, there you go. There's my. They're not going to listen, John. Thanks for signing up for the memberships to the insiders and the travelers because. You're the real one? Yeah. Hi. How you doing?
Second time here in Japan.
A second time here?
Yes. We came before the COVID.
Okay.
And then after COVID.
Oh, you're gonna be here for Halloween tomorrow?
I think so. I don't know. It's good here or in Kyokuro?
It's canceled, but people probably still gonna come.
Like always.
Yeah, like always, but we'll see. Where are you guys from?
Mexico.
Awesome! I just went to, do you know Three Hermanos in Harajuku?
Yeah.
A Japanese guy who lived in Mexico for 25 years. I think it was really good, but I haven't had real authentic Mexican food here before, so I can't compare.
I think it's the closest to a real taco here. The Three Hermanos taco.
The corn tortillas were amazing.
Yeah,
I'd never
it's a
had
real
anything like
tortilla.
that. Yeah.
You know, right now we are living in Germany, but we really miss the Mexican food.
Maybe you should stop by.
Yeah, I think so.
There's a lot of Mexicans were there, which is really fun. Do you want to say hi to everybody? I'm live right now.
You're live?
Oh yeah, you want to?
Hi everybody. Mexico.
Mexico City?
Yeah, Mexico City.
Everyone's been telling me to go there.
You need to go there.
Do you recommend it?
Yeah, totally.
The impression is that it's like dangerous, but everyone's telling me it's not.
No, it's not dangerous. You know, it's like New York. You know, some places are dangerous. You don't go there, but maybe the other sides are totally not dangerous.
And food is really good.
Yeah, it's really good in Mexico.
I'm going to Mexico, guys.
Yeah, so you need to go to Mexico. Totally.
Yeah. How long's your trip for?
2 days.
2 days? What? Why so short?
Sorry. How long we gonna stay here?
Me?
No.
Oh no.
Us.
Oh yeah. How long is your trip for in Japan?
3 weeks.
Oh, 3 weeks.
3
Oh,
weeks,
okay.
3 weeks. This
2
is
days.
our second day here in Japan, but we
Oh,
have
2 days
3
here.
weeks.
Oh yeah. Where are you going next?
After Tokyo, we are going to Kyoto.
Kyoto.
Then to Kinosaki Onsen.
Ah, that's a nice one. Yeah, Kinosaki Onsen. Stay in a ryokan, right?
Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, we need to stay in a ryokan this time. The last time we didn't go to a ryokan.
What did you miss last time? The ryokan? Anything else you thought you regretted not seeing last time?
I think the Mount Fuji.
Mount Fuji.
Fuji-san,
Yeah.
We don't see it really close. In the bullet train, we see it through the window, but it's different.
Yeah, it's not quite the same. So you'll stop by Fuji-san around there. That's
Also,
good.
Hanamatsu.
Hamamatsu, yeah. Yeah, I used to live near there.
Oh,
It's nice. Yeah. The unagi, the eel is very good. So you got I know this stuff here. Unagi, very famous. And I've been here for almost 3 decades, so yeah, long time. Yeah. Listen, I could ask you 100 questions. I don't want to keep you. Yeah.
It's really good seeing you. I don't think that we were able to see you.
Yeah, it was just
Because
coincidence.
Yeah, it's totally coincidence.
Oh, that's awesome.
We're walking from, what's the name of this place? It's a place for drinks.
Oh.
Made by I don't know.
I don't know where it's. My wife and I had our wedding rings made in a place in Kichijoji, but they have a couple of other.
Yeah, no, it's one
Yeah.
branch in
Get-
Kichiyoji, another one.
Oh, it must be the same place. I can't remember what it's
I
called,
can't
but
remember the
we made our wedding rings ourselves at that place in Kichijoji. That's a good place to make rings there.
And then walk all the way to front. It's like 20 minutes. By foot.
Okay. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Oh, that's so cool. What are you doing today?
We don't know.
Just walk around, maybe.
Yeah, walk around and see what happens.
A good walk from here is just walk towards Harajuku and then walk over there and maybe have lunch at Three Hermanos. I don't know. But you probably want Japanese food, I guess, if you're coming to Japan.
Japanese food.
Yeah.
But real tacos, yeah, I think so.
Oh my goodness. The owner is Japanese, but he speaks fluent Mexican and Spanish, and
Even in Germany, Mexican food,
it's not good. Mexicans are telling me it's better than in Mexico. So I would love to hear your opinion on it, because I think he would love to hear your opinion. But I asked him, "Where's your heart, in Japan or Mexico?" Mexico. Mexico. Yeah. Yeah. Here's our photo here.
I don't believe you're here with this man.
Yeah.
Okay, so we think we see you around maybe later.
Yeah, I'll be around. I'm going to Nagoya tomorrow, and then
Okay.
I'll probably be back here tomorrow morning or the next morning and see the damage from the.
We'll be here in Tokyo like 5 days.
Okay.
We'll around Japan.
Yeah, so maybe we'll see you around. It's actually much smaller of a city than people realize. Yeah.
I think so. You know, Mexico City is also a big city, so it's like.
It feels a lot smaller when you're living there, right? I bump into my friends all the time. We might even see Peter going to a job here.
That's good.
Yeah. What are you guys' names?
I'm Adrian. I'm Leslie.
Adrian and Leslie. Well, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah.
Okay. That was good.
I gotta give everybody information on the Halloween tomorrow. Don't come.
Don't come. It's canceled.
That's about it. That's about all the information. But what do you Shibuya's pretty cool, huh?
Yeah.
Mexico City have a place like this that's really
I think the
downtown area.
It's like
Yeah.
it's bigger and all around the stores and everything else. Also
Yeah.
restaurants, a lot of restaurants. You know, like cathedral, this church from this period from the Spain and everything else. It's
And a
really
lot
nice.
of museums.
A lot of museums. Oh yeah.
Mexico City has a lot of museums.
Oh yeah.
A lot of museums.
Definitely have to stop by there. It's a lot of history.
Yeah, I hope so. You have the opportunity to go to Mexico.
Yeah. I've only been to Cancun, but I think for spring break, you know how Americans go to Cancun. I was 20 years old, I think, and it was like 30 years ago. It was a different,
Yeah, it's a different story.
very different, very different.
Well,
Yeah.
to walk around.
Go and walk around and yeah, take care, guys. Thanks for
Take care too.
Adrian, Leslie. See you around.
See you around.
My neighbors for the next few days.
Ciao.
Ciao. Well, that was nice. I could chat with people for like a day. I do realize there's a lot of people that are also watching here. I apologize. It's nice to meet people in person. I still remember back in the days when Japan was shut down and you couldn't meet with anybody. You get like a really nice vibe when you're talking with people and kind of jiving on the street, talking about Japan. It's a good feeling. I still remember those old days. Oh yeah.
Can I take a photo with
Yeah,
you?
of course. I was gonna say if you wanted to. I didn't want to.
Thank you.
You can take. I took the screenshot just in case you forgot.
Okay.
That's why. I was like,
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. All right, take care, guys. I like when people take selfies and stuff because then I can also remember when I last saw you, if I see you again. So I did that shot because I knew like maybe they want to and they didn't want to ask yet. All right, then we have that shot there. So I kind of are thinking a little bit about that. That is what we call gaman or omotenashi, I guess, yesterday's live stream. And thanks for the feedback on that. I thought that that's a really good trait that Japan has, but a lot of the commenters went to an extreme. They talked about the rates on the negative side of that. And there isn't any extreme, there is a negative side to it. But gaman, I think when there's very little of that, and it's very hard to translate it, it means like restraint, patience, perseverance, to endure hardships. Gaman's a hard word to properly translate, but a little bit of this, I think in any culture, especially in hard times when a society needs to have gaman for sure, this is a good thing, and it's a trait that that's very ingrained in Japanese society for better or for worse, but I wouldn't change it. I would just kind of maybe encourage more openness because there are people that are struggling that take it to an extreme. But it's something that I think that if you come here to live in Japan, you need to understand it so that you can understand society and the people around you, and that we have a better harmony or wa to our society here in Japan. And that's what I really hope. As I said, I've been here for a long time. Any questions here before we end this live stream? I didn't want to do a very long one. Like people waving. Both hands on the wheel. It is really warm out here. The next week is supposed to be like summer, apparently. I'm gonna get my shorts out again. I'm looking forward to that. I am really looking forward to that. But the news is that Shibuya Halloween has been canceled for 2025. Don't come, but we know that some of you will with your costumes. It's an informal meetup, and there's going to be less security than normal. Just be really safe. Every year stuff happens, and I think it's a good idea to avoid it. The traffic has also changed the patterns here. This zone is where they're not going to be selling alcohol, as well as a lot of the city is going to be patrolled. So please take care if you're staying in a hotel in this area. Unless you're going to the Shibuya Halloween or the unofficial Shibuya Halloween, I would not stay in Shibuya on the night of the 31st or that weekend. I would discourage you in maybe Asakusa or another area, Asakusa, or another area, Ueno, or even Shinjuku perhaps, but that area has its own issues. But Hachiko is now under wraps. It is now gone, and you won't be able to see it for a while. I'll take some questions here. Do you think the Dodgers can win the World Series, John? I think they can. It seems like Ohtani goes in streaks, but if they can pull together some good rallies, I just know that the Blue Jays, their pitching has been really good, and the Dodgers have been pretty weak with their hitting. So hopefully the Dodgers can pull this together. But you know what? I got to be honest with you. I want Don Mattingly to win a World Series. He's the Blue Jays, one of the Blue Jays coaches. So whoever wins, I'm gonna find a way to be really happy, because I grew up a huge fan of Don Mattingly, Evansville, Indiana. He never won a World Series with the Yankees, which is just so odd. And he was such an amazing person and player. And I just want to see him get a win here. But I also want Ohtani to win too. So I'm really conflicted. I love that you asked that question. Everybody in Japan is watching it, but whoever wins, I'll find a way to be happy. And I think even the Dodgers fans, because Mattingly was part of the Dodgers organization, will understand this as well and would love to see a smiling Don Mattingly. But I think the Dodgers fans would certainly like to see that World Series once again. It would really, really seal Ohtani's legacy for real. I haven't seen the score yet, but it looks like they're gonna be coming from behind tomorrow or the next day. I don't know, but is it 6 now? Oh gosh, Jays in 6, probably. But I would never count out the Dodgers. Freddie Freeman and Shohei Ohtani and these home runs that come out of nowhere, you just can never tell. They've been a little bit inconsistent this year. But if the Blue Jays win, I'm going to be celebrating for Don Mattingly. And if the Dodgers win, I'll be celebrating for Ohtani. I'll be celebrating for the city of Toronto and LA. I grew up a Yankees fan and a Phillies fan, so somebody waving to me over there. You might be able to see me on the live camera as well. Which team in Japan do you root for? I'm probably a Hiroshima Carps guy because I lived in Hiroshima and I was friends with Wiley, who is the mascot, or whoever was inside there. Used to go drink at Kembi's, which is a pub in Hiroshima, which I think it still exists, the expat club. He used to come after the game. I don't know if he's still the mascot there. He probably doesn't even remember me. I was only there for a few years, but this is like 25 years ago. I'm sure he's not. Maybe the Hiroshima Carps, but I like the Yokohama Bay Stars, and I like, I like all the teams. It's hard to say. It's hard to say. Yeah, Wiley is Hiroshima Carps mascot. Looks just like the Philly Fanatics, the Philadelphia Phillies fanatic. And the Carps logo looks like the Cincinnati Reds. So it's very interesting. It's very interesting. I like the minor teams. I went to school in Ohio. You like the Browns and you like the Bengals and you like the Indians. You weren't a fair weather fan in Ohio. And then you had the Buckeyes, which didn't win when I was there. So it was like an era of losing. But yeah, when I was in Ohio, I was a Browns fan and a Bengals fan because everybody else was, and we cheered through the losses. Basically, there was a reason to drink, but that was college. The Jays deserve to win. Hey, anyone who wins deserves to win. You can quote me on that. I was thinking of going to Kesanuma next year and see how they're doing. So the 2011 15 years is coming up, so that's something that I might consider making an episode on. I was here when it happened 15 years ago. Gosh, that was maybe the worst day. It's one you can't forget. You can't forget a day like that. Any last questions here before we end up? I think it's kind of the same information as before, but we're live on Shibuya. I can walk around just a little bit. I know that the signal is not so wonderful if I walk around this area. There's just a lot of people. But this is Basketball Street. At least it used to be. It's actually, to me, it's Sentagai, Shibuya Sentagai. And you see the signage here, and it's in English as well. It's telling you not to drink on the streets, no drinking, no smoking as well, which I personally like. So the signage is bilingual. But it is not, the nuisance has not just been foreigners, okay? It has been a mix of Japanese, young Japanese, and foreigners. So, and the young Japanese that come here, they're usually not from Tokyo. They're usually from they're not from Shibuya. They're usually from outside this neighborhood, which is why they maybe feel better trashing it. But it's a mix, okay? It's time to just stop saying that vandalism and stuff happens just with foreigners. It's actually a mix of Japanese and foreigners, but it's sad when visitors that come here are doing that, or even residents. Who the heck knows? But I can confirm it's not one group of people. It's a large group of people. And anytime you have events, people get bolder in crowds. Yes, that's very, very true. If you have any questions about this, leave it in the comments below. Love you guys. Oh, by the way, I'm sending up the postcards. Tomorrow's the last day for this postcard, and then a new one will come in November. So this is the postcard. This is going off. We got 5 new members. This postcard's going off in the post box today. It's from. This is from 3 weeks ago. This postcard. I took it when Leo, Kanai, and I were at Omagari in Akita, and we just found out from the Prime Minister that the fireworks for the 250th anniversary for America's birthday, some of the fireworks are going to be sent from Akita, this event, to the 250-year anniversary in America, which is awesome. So in Omagari, the fireworks makers in Akita come from Omagari. So that's going to be pretty cool. So this this postcard is on the way for 5 people. Thank you so much for the support. Frank the Tank is here. Buy yourself a drink. Thank you, Frank. Tomorrow I am going to Nagoya, which is really awesome. I'll be there for half a day filming something. So if you're in Nagoya, you can try to hit me up. I'm going to be eating miso katsu as well for lunch. I have an appointment to make a video at a famous miso katsu restaurant that always has a line. I'm glad I got the permit. And maybe I'll show you some scenes from that, because miso katsu, it's a breaded deep fried pork cutlet on rice in a savory miso sauce. It's so good. And I'm going to be making an episode on Nagoya food culture for the main channel. So we're back at the swing of things. I've been taking so many heavy, deep topics on the main channel. It's really hard to edit. So getting back to food, something that I really want to do, especially in 2026. I do have a main channel. This is not my main channel. This is a live streaming channel. The main channel is youtube.com/@Mark only in Japan, or just only in Japan. So there's an episode coming tomorrow, by the way, on the main channel. So it's on food. One that you probably don't know. Coffee pledges $15. Thank you for joining the Postcard Club. We just got a new Postcard Club member. That's awesome. And I've got a postcard that's going to, we got a Postcard Club member in Greenland. We have a Postcard Club member in Argentina. in Africa, in South Africa, in Egypt, in India. We've got Postcard Club members in Aruba. We have Postcard Club. I think I've been to every country except maybe Madagascar and Mozambique, which would be really cool. But I get pictures of people sending me their postcards arriving in certain areas. It is one of the coolest things in the world to see this little piece of paper with a very cool Japanese stamp on the back of it arriving on another side of the world. Much love to the post offices around the world. You got to support your local post office. Make sure they stay in business. But I appreciate the support, guys. And if you have any questions on Shibuya Halloween, you can leave it in the comments below. I will be taking a look at that today. And unless, I would say don't come. But if you do, be careful. The transportation is going to be really crowded. It's shoulder to shoulder, and it's a kind of not a wonderful experience, but it's interesting. There's probably going to be YouTubers here live streaming it as well. They make thousands of dollars doing it. I would love to see it maybe because it's good content, but I don't want to add to the problem. I think I'm adding to the problem if I come here. And anyways, I'm not going to be here. I'll be in Nagoya tomorrow. John wears used clothes. That's true. I used them. They're all washed. All right, guys, take care. See ya. Mata ne.